Hello, my dear future public administrators. This is our model class of public administration. I hope you people are here to understand some of the theoretical background of public administration before you start working on public administration in the real field. If I'm audible, so please like this audio broadcast and write a comment so we continue. Okay, thank you. I am audible. Please now keep in mind that today you are learning the theory of public administration, which you will be implementing once you become public administrator. And if you read and listen to this lecture with proper enthusiasm for your academic conceptual clarity, so tomorrow when you are public administrator, you will be an efficient and effective public administrator. Now, anybody who can tell me what is public and what is administration? Any idea why we use the word public and why we use the word administration here? Let us start from the simple towards complicated. What is public and what is administration? When we listen to the word public, what comes in our mind? Any idea what is public? I don't see any comment. Today our topic is public administration. So you will be going to administer public. So you should know what is public. This is Socratic method of education to start from simple towards complicated, to start from meaning definitions so that we can understand everything. So Sir Paraz Ali says that citizen people. This is not, a comprehensive definition. What is public? What is republic? For example, we say Pakistan is a republic, a Republican Party in United States, public school, public property. So citizen people, that may be the synonym of public, but what is the real definition of public? Public is the local people of the society. Public refers to people or citizens. So this is the meaning of the word public: of or concerning the people as a whole. Public means of or concerning the people as a whole. When something is popular, general, common, communal, collective, shared, so we call it public. Popular, general, common, communal, collective, shared, so that is called public. So the community or ordinary people in general, for example, we say the library is open to the public. Public concern. So that is called public. One is personal, private, and the other is public. So people as a whole, maybe your own people, the people of your community, that is not public. When something is open, for example, public park. So public park means that this is an open park. public, so that is well known, that is prominent. When it is relating to or affecting all the people or the whole area of a nation or state, then it is called public. For example, we say public law, private law and public law. So when something is relating to or affecting all the people or the whole area of a nation or state, that is called public. For example, public law. When something is prominent, well known, open, exposed to general view, this is the definition given by Merriam-Webster Dictionary of public. When it is relating to or being in the service of the community or nation, so it is also called public. For example, we say public servant. So public servant means that he is or she is in the service of the community or nation. When something is social, we also call it public. So public is a very important terminology in many management sciences. For example, we have the terms like public radio, public television, which is supported by public funds and private contributions rather than by income from commercials. When something is business oriented, profit and loss by marketing and commercialization, so that is not public. For example, PTV is not a public TV. Jio TV or Dunya TV, that is private TV because their main purpose is profit. While the PTV, the main purpose is not private. That is not profit. So when a place is accessible or visible to the public, then we call it public park. So when you are going to administer such open, supported by public funds, when it is related to the people at large, people in general, something which is popular, social, humanitarian, when it is well known, when it is prominent, when it is open, so we call it public. So after this discussion, at least we now understand that public is not private, because in the private the main motive is profit, income, money. I must gain money. So in the public it will be non-profit. Any organization which is non-profit, and that is for many people, people at large, general people, the whole population, the whole community, the whole nation, so that is called public. So I hope now your idea is clear. What is public? Is it clear or not? Public. Profit, business, that is not involved in public, because that is for all, not for one person, one family, one individual. That is for everybody. So public administration is both an academic discipline and a field of practice. We understand public administration theoretically, and we also administer public affairs in a practical way. So the second part of the phrase public administration, that is administration. So anybody who can tell me the definition of administration? What is administration? Now we understood what is public. So what is administration? The process or activity of running a business organization is called administration. Running. So administration is the range of activities connected with organizing and supervising the way that an organization or institution functions. So we can use the word function, we can use the word running, organizing. All these things come under administration, managing, direction, directing, commanding. Now, management, that is more used in private sector, while administration more in public sector, in government sector. So the management of public affairs or government is called administration. Because the purpose of the government is not earning money. We have three branches of government: legislature, executive, and judiciary. All of them are getting salaries from the government, but they are not industries or factories or shops or markets giving taxes to the government or earning some profit for the government. So we conclude now, the management of public affairs or government, the process or activity of running an organization is called administration. We do not use too much the word administration in private sector. Private people, for example, when you go to a bank, so they will not call the manager administrator. What they will call? Manager. So management, that's more related to private sector, while administration is related to government sector. Why? Because administration, that is more direction, more command. When you direct, when there is directing or direction, when you are director, you are commanding. Do it. Rules and regulations. So you are controlling, you are commanding, you are in charge, you are conducting, you are operating, you are regulating, you are handling. There is leadership, there is government, there is governing, there is superintendence, supervision, supervising, overseeing, guidance, care, but there is no profit. So I am a bit quick and fast because the time is too late. You can listen to this lecture again. So when there is controlling, charging, conducting, commanding, leadership, running, handling, regulating, regulation, operation, government, governing, superintendence, supervision, supervising, so we have administration. Because sometimes you have to direct, you have to give directions, you have to take command. You cannot go, let us discuss, what do you think, what that person is thinking, how do you like. Sometimes you cannot be so much polite, otherwise you will be not a good administrator. So administration is a bit hard, harsh, because there is controlling, there is conducting. You have to conduct the process. You are assistant commissioner, you are ASP, or you are a diplomat, or you are a government officer. So you have to take charge of the things. You have to be in the control of situation. There is a mob, there is a crowd, people are coming, they are breaking the glasses. So at that time you cannot do management. You have to administer. This is why it is public administration. Now, what is the definition of public administration? I will be giving you one document at the end of this lecture, and that document will be more than enough where you can read the basics of public administration, and then in our safe classes we will be discussing all the topics into details with more terminological understanding, with more academic touches, so you are prepared for the examination hall. At least today you should get the color, the texture, the impression, the sentiment of public administration. So public administration of government policy and also an academic discipline that studies this implementation of servants for working in the public service. This is the more common definition of public administration, taking from Random House Unabridged Dictionary. It's a very famous dictionary, Random House Unabridged Dictionary. Wikipedia has taken this definition from Random House Dictionary. So instead of going to the dictionary, you can go to the Wikipedia and copy paste the first paragraph, so you have exact language how you will be defining public administration. Remember it by heart. Learn it right now. LIRN. What is public administration? Somebody ask you in viva or interview, तो आप आए बाएं दाएं शाय नहीं करते, आप फौरन बोल लेते पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इज द इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी. इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी, यू हैव टू इम्प्लीमेंट. मतलब आपका दुकान है और दुकान में एक बंदा नाराज़ हो जाता है, या आप नाराज़ हो, आपके सर में दर्द है, आप दुकान को बंद कर लेते हैं, आप उसको इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं करते, आपका प्राइवेट सेक्टर है. लेकिन पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में आपके पास ये चीज़ नहीं है. पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इज़ द इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी. आपने उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना है. अब थर्ड वर्ल्ड कंट्रीज़ में, डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज़ में, पाकिस्तान में क्यों प्रॉब्लम्स है? प्रॉब्लम इसलिए है कि यहाँ गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी को कोई इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं करता. मजाल है किसी डेवलप कंट्री में कोई गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी के खिलाफ जाए. इतने डरते हैं गवर्नमेंट से वहाँ लोग कि आप हैरान हो जाते हैं. नाउ व्हाट इज गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी? पब्लिक पॉलिसी. Government policy means public policy. Why? Because government is for the people. Government is for the public. Government कोई दुकान नहीं है, कोई प्राइवेट इंडस्ट्री नहीं है, कोई सुपर मार्केट नहीं है कि जहाँ वो बिस्किट और पराठे बेचते हैं. So government policy means public policy. Is the process by which governments translate their political vision into programs and actions to deliver outcomes, desired changes in the real world. Government policy क्या है? Government policy is public policy. The process by which governments translate their political vision into programs and actions to deliver outcomes. What are outcomes? Desired changes in the real world. The real world is constantly changing, and this has resulted in the movement towards greater use of evidence in policy design. अब रियल वर्ल्ड, साल पहले कोरोना वायरस नहीं था. So real world is constantly changing. मतलब साल पहले जो है लोगों का माइंड कोरोना वायरस में नहीं लगा था. अब गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी जो है, पब्लिक पॉलिसी एक ही चीज़ पे फोकस कर रही है, एंड दैट इज कोरोना वायरस. बाकी तमाम बातें दे आर ऑन द बैक बर्नर, वो पसीपुश चले गए. तो गवर्नमेंट को फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी होनी चाहिए, बिकॉज रियल वर्ल्ड इज कॉन्स्टेंटली चेंजिंग. अब हमारे जो पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर्स है वही गस्से पट्टे, रेड टेपिज़म, वही फाइल में घुसे रहते हैं। यार दुनिया चेंज हो रही है, हर वक्त हर दिन चेंज है, आपको भी फ्लेक्सिबल होना चाहिए। तो पब्लिक पॉलिसी क्या है? जो आपका पॉलिटिकल विजन है, मतलब पीटीआई का पॉलिटिकल विजन है, मुस्लिम लीग का है, पीपल्स पार्टी का है, ठीक है, बाकी तो 1400 साल और 1800 साल पहले की बातें करते हैं। वो अयूब खान से किसी ने पूछा, यार तबलीग जमात आई है तो क्या करें उनका, ये तो हमारी हुकूमत के लिए ख़तरा तो नहीं है? कह रहे 3000 साल पुरानी बातें करते हैं और 10,000 साल बाद की बातें करते हैं, कोई इनका जो है आपको ख़तरा नहीं है। मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम और दरिया नील की बातें करते हैं, या फिर 50,000 साल बाद जब हम कहीं होंगी तो उसकी बातें, तो वो पब्लिक पॉलिसी नहीं है। पब्लिक पॉलिसी क्या है? पॉलिटिकल विजन into programs and actions to deliver outcomes, desired changes in the real world. Real changing. And this has resulted in the movement towards greater use of evidence in policy design. आपके पास एविडेंस होना चाहिए कि भाई हमारे टारगेट्स क्या है, प्रॉब्लम्स क्या है, चैलेंजेस क्या है, फिर आप गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी बना सकोगे। अब जब एक दफ़ा आपने गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी बनाई तो इसके इम्प्लीमेंटेशन को क्या कहते हैं? पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन। नाउ सिविल सर्वेंट्स फॉर वर्किंग इन द पब्लिक सर्विस, पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इज आल्सो द स्टडीज this implementation and prepares civil servants for working in the public service. Now, who are civil servants? Please write the definition. Civil service is a collective term for a sector of government composed mainly of career bureaucrats hired on professional merit rather than appointed or elected, whose institutional tenure typically survives transitions of political leadership. It's a very important definition which is very much related to our today's topic. Civil service is a collective term for a sector of government composed mainly of career bureaucrats hired on professional merit rather than appointed or elected, whose institutional tenure typically survives transitions of political leadership. Political leadership जो है वो ट्रांजिशन, वो चेंज हो जाती है। मुस्लिम लीग है, पीटीआई है, पीपल्स पार्टी है, जो भी है, दे टिपिकली सर्वाइव। मतलब मिसाली तौर पर जो सेक्रेटरी है, सेक्रेटरी इंटीरियर है, सेक्रेटरी फॉरेन अफेयर्स है, वो रहेगा, फॉरेन मिनिस्टर जो है वो चेंज होगा। सो दिस इज कॉल्ड सिविल सर्विस बिकॉज दे कम ऑन प्रोफेशनल मेरिट rather than appointed or elected, because they are career bureaucrats. And the last thing that we have important here, that is public service. The most important function of a career bureaucrat is public service. Public service is a service intended to serve all members of a community. मतलब आप जो है ना, कपड़े की दुकान नहीं कि आपके पास सिर्फ कपड़े के वो कस्टमर आएंगे, या आपके पास जो है जलेबियों की दुकान है तो आप जलेबियाँ बेचते हैं। पब्लिक सर्विस इज़ अ सर्विस इंटेंडेड टू सर्व ऑल मेंबर्स ऑफ ए कम्युनिटी। हर किस्म के लोग आ सकते हैं आपके पास। किसी के पास पानी नहीं है तो किसी की बिजली का बिल नहीं है, तो किसी को जो है ना किसी के बैल को किसी गाय ने मारा है तो गाय के को जो है ना वो किसी का सींग टूट गया है तो आपके पास आ जाते हैं कि जी SHO साहब फलान बंदे ने जो है ना मैंने भैंस चुराई है, तो कोई कहता है कि जी हमारे पास आजकल पकौड़े जो है वो ख़राब है, उसने मेरे पेट ख़राब किया है। तो ये सारी चीज़ें जो है, दैट इज़ पब्लिक सर्विस इज़ अ सर्विस इंटेंडेड टू सर्व all members of a community. It is usually provided by government to people living within its jurisdiction, either directly or by financing provision of services. अब जो म्यूनिसिपल सर्विसेज है, मतलब सफाई है, गन, कूड़ा, क्रिकेट वगैरह, वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट, तो या वो गवर्नमेंट खुद करती है या उसके किसी कंपनी को देती है. जब किसी कंपनी को देती है प्रोविजन ऑफ सर्विसेज, उसको कहते हैं आउटसोर्सिंग. आउटसोर्सिंग कि भाई हमने आउटसोर्स किया, कोई और कंपनी जो है उस काम को चलाएगी. सो दिस इज़ द बेसिक understanding of public administration. But the definition of public administration which I love from the core of my heart, that is translation of politics into the reality that citizens see every day. Translation of politics into the reality that citizens see every day. अब शेख रशीद जो है वो बेटा है, 5-5 घंटे तकरीर करता है. तकरीर को किसको क्या मिलता है? ये पॉलिटिक्स है. लेकिन अगर कोई रेलवे का डब्बा साफ है, बैठता है, उसकी टिकट सस्ती है, टाइम पे ट्रेन जो है पहुंच जाती है, टाइम पे आती है, लोग अपने घरों को चले जाते हैं, तो ये क्या है? ट्रांसलेशन ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स इनटू द रियलिटी दैट सिटीजन सी एवरी डे. दिस इज कॉल्ड पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. जो पॉलिटिक्स है, मतलब नवाज शरीफ को किसी ने लंदन में कैफ़े में बैठा देखा कि वो चाय पी रहा है अपनी फैमिली के साथ, पूरा तूफान. यार इससे आपको क्या मिलता है? मतलब आपको क्या पड़ी कि वो चाय पीता है कि काफ़ी है, कि फैमिली के साथ है, कि वो गया है कि नहीं गया है, बीमार है कि बीमार नहीं है. मतलब हमारी एनर्जी जो है वो गलत जगह ज़ाया होती है. व्हाट इज़ पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन? Translation of politics into the reality that citizens see every day. आप उठ जाते हैं अपने बेड से, वॉशरूम में चलते हैं, साफ पानी आ रहा है, आप नहाते हैं, खुश होते हैं, नाश्ता करते हैं, आपकी दूध में कोई मिलावट नहीं है, आपका जो है ना वो डबल जो क्या कहते हैं उसको, डबल रोटी जो है वो ठीक है. आप बाहर जाते हैं, पोल्यूशन नहीं है, गाड़ी में बैठ जाते हैं, पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट में ऑफिस चले जाते हैं, कोई पोल्यूशन नहीं है, कोई गड़बड़ नहीं है, कोई प्रोटेस्ट नहीं है, कोई जलसा जलूस नहीं है. आप आराम से वापस आते हैं, आप किसी पब्लिक जगह में जाते हैं, आपको सर्विसेज मिल जाती है. सो दिस इज़ कॉल्ड पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. इस वजह से ब्यूरोक्रेसी इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट because public administration is the translation of politics into the reality that citizens see every day. So this is why our mission is in safe classes to have efficient, effective and honest bureaucracy, and they will be the real problem solvers of the people. बाकी किसी ने तकरीर अच्छी की, किसी ने जो है ना कोई बड़ा अच्छा गाना सुनाया, तो उसको आम बंदे को क्या मिलता है? सो आई होप यू गॉट द बेसिक आइडिया व्हाट इज पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. नाउ इन आवर टुडेज टॉपिक, फॉर एग्जांपल, वी हैव a lot of issues in public administration, theory and practice. Democracy versus bureaucracy. Now democracy, that is politics, voting, elections, speeches, freedom of expression, and then we have bureaucracy. So in democracy we have to make the people happy, and democracy is a culture where there is no dictatorial regime, there is no dictator. People, they elect their representatives, they go to legislature, they formulate constitution, public policy, and now bureaucracy comes which implement democracy. So when democracy and bureaucracy both are on the same page, so we have excellent public administration. But when democracy is run by corrupt politicians and bureaucracy is run by rules and regulations, so there is a huge clash between democracy and bureaucracy. So this is one of the important issues. Then we have politics versus administration. Politics, you have to make policies to please people. And administration, people need water supply, public health, they need proper electricity, they need gas supply, they need a proper tax system, they need good foreign policy, they need proper customs, import exports. You have to administer it. So when politics like democracy, administration like bureaucracy, they are on the same page, so we have excellent public administration. Otherwise, we have a lot of issues. And the same thing is efficiency versus equity. Equity means equality of opportunity. Equity means justice. Equity means that people, they have equal access to all the public services. But is it efficient? Provide efficiently everything, or should we wait for justice, for equity? So how we can resolve these issues? We have to resolve these issues when public administrators, they have core values in their personalities. They have important distinguishing features of their personality. And what are those core values? What are those standards of ethics? Rule of law. Law is supreme. No compromise on rules and regulations. Though politicians will be telling you, do it, but if it is against law, you cannot. You should be efficient. You must apply equity, fairness, justice, and you have to be responsive. You have to be responding to the desires, the needs, requests. When the people approach you, so you should be dynamic, energetic. You should not keep distance between you and the people. Otherwise, how it is public administration? How you are public administrator? If you are not responsive, you have no justice, no fairness, no equity, no efficiency, you are not effective, and you are not following rule of law. Why following rule of law? Because rule of law is for everybody. Law is for everybody. So implementation of legal matters, that is also the duty of public administrator. So I hope you now understand that how public administration will be, you as public administration will be working, and what is the scope of public administration, which is policies developed and implemented through the application of public administration, which impact every dimension of our life, every aspect of our life that is affected by public administration, which may be water supply, which may be cleanliness, which may be roads, transportation, railway, postal services. Now, for example, in Pakistan, we have Central Superior Services, CSS, and we have PMS, Provincial Management Services, or PCS, Provincial Civil Services. So all these combined, we call them public administration. So the citizen's life, every aspect of citizen life, that comes within the scope of public administration. And when we talk about business administration, so their profit is more important. In public administration, public service delivery is important, so that the people, they get social welfare and they get their problems resolved then you are a good, excellent public administrator. So if you have any question, please ask. And before I finish this lecture, I will be giving you one document which you will be starting reading, where you will be having almost everything about your, at least about the introduction of today's lecture on public administration. If you have any question on today's topics, so please go ahead. Some people, they are efficient, but they are not effective. Why our public administration is so slow? This is why we are running an organization, SAFE, Self-Actualization Foundation, to have efficient, effective, and honest bureaucracy, world-class bureaucracy. Why? Because we are not dutiful, we are not interested in public service, in public service delivery. We are corrupt, dishonest, hypocrite people. We go for favoritism, nepotism, bribery, illegal means, extrajudicial services, because we are happy that Mullah is telling us that we are successful people. So we have a lot of issues, and those issues are also manifested in public administration because there is no professionalism. We do not take our training seriously. We do not learn foreign languages. We do not understand the basics of public administration. We do not have communication skills. We cannot talk to people. How can a manager become an administrator? So management, when administration gives you directions, and when you implement those directions, so you become manager. Manager is involved in day-to-day activities just to make the things operational, to organize the things in a way that everything is properly, systematically performed. So that is called management. Administration will give you leadership, will give you vision, will give you general policy, will give you public policy. And when you manage it properly, when you achieve your targets, your goals, your policy, your strategy, so then it becomes management. Nowadays in the world, like in Canada, they have the transitional system from administration to management. They want to learn from private sector. That administrator, public administration should work like a shopkeeper, like an industrialist, like a common private businessman or businesswoman. So this is another discussion which we will be doing inside the SAFE public administration classroom, whether we should apply management rules on administration or we should continue with administration. What is the difference between civil service and public service? So civil service, basically that is for almost the same thing as public, because civil, civilian, civilization, civic, these come from the city, how to manage urban affairs. So for that we call it civil service. Public at large may be both citizens of the city as well as of the rural areas. So public service becomes a bit larger than civil service. Civilized people, they with civil courtesies, they attend public service in a more polite, more professional way, but almost both are the same. Sir, if I give the definition of any concept or topic, to need to give the name of the source from. If you remember, it's all right. But if you do not remember in the examination hall under pressure, so leave it. Just give the definition, or according to experts of public administration is defined as what was the structure of bureaucracy in Pakistan before the reforms implemented by Bhutto. This we will be discussing in one of the important session in public administration safe classroom, because it will take a lot of time. Bhutto did a lot of reforms, especially in civil services. Now it is called Central Superior Services. Previously it was CSP, Civil Services of Pakistan. So there were like DMG, or nowadays it is called Public Administration, PAS. So they had more powers, judicial powers, magisterial powers. Assistant commissioner, deputy commissioner, he would be like the king of the district. So Bhutto, he curtailed a lot of their powers, and the final death blow was given by Musharraf. Now assistant commissioner doesn't have so much magisterial powers, only administrative powers. To what extent the prevalent system prevents a public servant to serve public? So as in Pashto we say that sa jranda kharabara sa दाने लोंदी दी, कुछ चक्की ख़राब है, कुछ दाने जो है वो गीले हैं. When I was in Cuba and I was training, I was giving services to 1,000 Pakistani medical doctors. So when I went there, so the head of chancery, the head of administration, who was there, and he would keep all those future doctors 1 kilometer away from the embassy. I asked him why. So he said, they just tease us, they do not have any genuine issues, खामखा हमें तंग करते हैं. तो इस वजह से हमने उसको एम्बेसी की जो बाहर का दरवाज़ा है उसके भी बाहर उनको खड़ा किया था कि वो अंदर ना आए, खामखा हमें तंग न करे. तो कुछ लोगों में मसाइल है. फिर उसने मुझे कहानी सुनाई कि यार मैं एक बंदी के पास खाने भी गया, उसने मुझे रात को खाना खिलाया, तो सुबह दफ्तर में आया कि मेरा ये पासपोर्ट बनाओ. मैंने कहा ये तो नहीं हो सकता, इसमें तो प्रॉब्लम्स है, मुझे अप्रूवल चाहिए. उस बंदे ने कि यार कल रात तो बड़े अच्छा तुम मुर्गी खा रहे थे और मटन खा रहे थे और आज मेरा ये नहीं बना सकते पासपोर्ट. तो दोनों तरफ से गड़बड़ है, लोग भी फजूल तंग करते हैं और हमारे लोग भी ऐसी है. सो एजुकेशन इज़ अ बिग इशू. पीपल आर नॉट प्रॉपरली एजुकेटेड. अगर आप उसको उंगली का जगह देते हैं तो पूरा हाथ जो है वो अंदर ले आते हैं. सो इट बिकम्स अ ह्यूज इशू. People do not trust bureaucrats. Bureaucracy doesn't trust people. So there is a communication gap, trust deficit, which must be the gap should be fulfilled by proper public administration training, so that we can face public, we become honest, and we can go, we can talk to them, communication skills, we can listen to their issues, and then we can resolve those issues as per rule of law. अब प्रॉब्लम ये है कि पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कैन नॉट रन विदाउट रूल ऑफ लॉ, विदाउट एफिशिएंसी, विदाउट इक्विटी, विदाउट फेयरनेस, विदाउट रिस्पॉन्सिवनेस, एज वी डिस्कस टुडे द बेसिक कोर वैल्यूज़. लोग जो है आपसे हर जायज़ नाजायज़ काम कराना चाहते हैं. What do you think that bureaucracy should be autonomous or supervised by politicians? Now politicians only and only they give you government policy, public policy, then you have to implement it. So depoliticization of public administration, that is highly required. Politicians का काम है कानून को बनाना बस, फिर कानून को इम्प्लीमेंट करना जो है दैट इज़ पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर. फिर वो इंटरवीन नहीं कर सकते, वो फिर काम है ब्यूरोक्रेसी का. What is the reason that a person is efficient but not effective? तो वो तो मैंने आपको कहानी सुनाई थी कि भाई शेर के बेटी को किसी ने थप्पड़ मारा तो चूहा भी इधर उधर भाग रहा था. तो किसी ने पूछा क्यों, क्या हुआ? उसका यार मुझ पे जो है बादशाह सलामत का शक है कि मैंने उसकी बेटी को थप्पड़ मारा है. तो लोग हंस रहे थे कि यार तू वैसे भाग रहा है, शेर को पता भी नहीं है कि तुम भी कोई चीज़ हो। तो कुछ लोग वैसे खामखा जो है वो तकड़े होते हैं, बनते हैं और इधर भाग, डू नथिंग, लुक बिजी। तो एफिशिएंट का मतलब ये कि आप डायनामिक है, एनर्जेटिक है, यू आर रनिंग, यू आर टॉकिंग, यू आर डूइंग थिंग्स बट विदाउट रिजल्ट्स। वो क्या कहते हैं, एक सुनार के और 100 लोहार के क्या है। तो कुछ लोग इफ़ेक्टिव होते हैं, स्मार्ट वर्किंग पीपल होते हैं, इतने एफिशिएंट नहीं होते। आप बज़ाहिर लगता है कि यार कुछ नहीं करता, लेकिन उसके रिजल्ट्स ज़्यादा होते हैं। सो व्हेन यू आर एफिशिएंट, यू आर इफ़ेक्टिव एंड यू आर ऑनेस्ट। जो करप्ट लोग होते हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा एफिशिएंट होते हैं और इफ़ेक्टिव भी होते हैं। उनका प्रॉब्लम ये कि वो ऑनेस्ट नहीं होते। कुछ लोग बड़े ईमानदार किस्म के साहब सुबह 8 बजे आते हैं, दफ्तर में बैठते हैं और मक्खी जो है ना अपने ऊपर नहीं रखने देते, रिज़ल्ट ज़ीरो। बड़े ऑनेस्ट है, कुछ नहीं करते। तो उसके ऑनेस्टी का क्या है। मैं एक पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट में जा रहा था तो ड्राइवर ख़ुद रुक गया, पुलिस वाले को उसने आवाज़ दी दूर से कि आ जाओ जी। आया, उसने उसको 1000 रुपये दे दिए। मैंने कहा क्यों पैसे दिए आपने, वो तो आपसे मांग भी नहीं रहा। कह रहा है ये 1000 हमसे लेता है तो 10,000 हम कमाते हैं। तो वो कहते हैं हमें करप्ट लोग अच्छे हैं कि हमें बस तंग नहीं करते। तो ये सारी जो है वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग दिस टेक्निकली इन पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन सेफ क्लासेस विच वी आर स्टार्टिंग ऑन 5th of June in safe public administration classrooms. Timetable from 5th of June, we will be covering all the 8-9 sections of public administration. Nationalization, that was disaster. That was totally against the concept of public administration. Government has nothing to do with business. Government has nothing to do with profit making. How can you run industries? What is difference between effective and efficient? Already discussed. How and why the government implement public programs by hiring the private sector? Yeah. So this is called public-private partnership. PPP. Very good question. PPP. Public-private partnership. Sometimes we are doing outsourcing. We cannot construct all the roads. So we hire private contractors to construct the roads on bidding, and then government give them money. Because government doesn't have tractors and bulldozers and all these things to construct roads for you. Or we have some other public-private like highways, motorways. So for example, telecommunication, that is also water supply is sometimes given to private sector. So that is PPP. According to Ibn Khaldun, administration comes and state loses natural sympathy. Yeah, natural sympathy, because this is another dilemma, that public administrator is more sincere, more loyal to law than citizens. अब एक बंदे को आग लगी हुई है कि जी मेरा बेटा मर रहा है, ये है वो है, मुझे ये चाहिए वो चाहिए, वो चीज़ कानून में होती नहीं है। अब वो क्या करे, वो ह्यूमन सेंटिमेंट पे जाए, जज्बात पे जाए, नेचर पे जाए, या कानून को देखे। सो दीज आर सम ऑफ द शॉर्टकमिंग्स एंड सम ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम्स, इश्यूज एंड चैलेंजेस ऑफ पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन। को कानून जो है वो अंधा है, वो इसको नहीं देखता कि बंदा कोई उसको क्या मसाइल है। और हमारे लोग है जज्बाती, खामखा रोना धोना, तो रोना धोना जो है उससे काम नहीं चलता। मैं जब आई वॉज असिस्टेंट कमिश्नर, आई वॉज सब डिविजनल मजिस्ट्रेट, मैं बाकायदा कोर्ट चलाता था। तो जो वकील आते थे, यहाँ जी सर छोड़ो जी ना, छोटे छोटे निक्के निक्के बच्चे इसके मर जाएंगे, तो ये तो वो। मैंने कहा यार कोई कानून बताओ, कोई दफ़ा बताओ, कोई PPC से बात करो, पाकिस्तान पीनल कोड से, CRPC से बात करो, क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड से, कोई एविडेंस, कोई लॉ, कोई विटनेस, कोई रूल, कोई रेगुलेशन, कोर्ट करो तो छोड़ दूंगा मैं इस बंदे को। अब ये तो कोई मैं नहीं लिख सकता अपनी किताब में कि भाई इसके छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं तो भूख से मर जाएंगे तो उसको जेल मत भेजो। तो ये सही बात है कि आपने जो की है, पता नहीं इब्न खल्दून ने की या नहीं की है। So these are some of the interesting dimensions of public administration. So all the best, guys. This was a nice discussion. We will continue. This is one of my favorite subjects because I worked as public administration for a administrator for so many years, and theoretically also I have studied it. I have done a lot of courses in public administration, as well as I have the same what you will be doing. You are learning it today theoretically, and tomorrow you will be practically implementing when you will be sitting on the chair of a public administrator. Many of the Western countries nationalize many of the businesses. Will it be remain for a long time? Nationalized. No, this is just your judgment. Nationalized means that government is running a business. So I have never seen in any Western country that they have nationalized. This is a third world country practice. Developed countries, they never get themselves involved in businesses, because business, that is private sector. In capitalism, business, the factors of production, land, labor, capital, organization, that is a private concern. Government should provide only proper environment for businesses, security, transportation. That is the duty of currency. That is the duty of government, not running the businesses. In communist country, yes, government becomes public administrator as well as private business administrator. This is why communism is a failed policy and capitalism still rocks in the world. So Suhail Abbas, there is no Western countries. If you mean from Western developed countries like Germany, Italy, Spain, France, England, United States of America, Canada, their governments are not nationalizing businesses. Yes, the public services, they take care of it, not businesses. Now, healthcare and water supply, that is not business. Healthcare, education, it is not business. Business means factories, industries, profit, money, capital. That is called business. Education, that is a fundamental right. In the whole Canada, there may not be 3-4 private schools. Every school, every university, that is public university. Every primary school, that is government school. No, that was not Russia, that was USSR. Russia is not a communist country. USSR was communist, and today we do not have any USSR on the map of the world. USSR, along with communism, is gone. Like caliphate is gone, kingdoms are gone, empires are gone. Similarly, communism is also gone, except Cuba and some form in North Korea, and politically in China. Otherwise, communism has been totally failed, because that is against the human nature. You can see a public place and a private place. Huge difference. So all the best, guys. Take care. Current crisis, they have current crisis for a few days and they will overcome it. And developing countries, third world countries, communist countries, they have crisis for decades. But as they are so successful, as we say that on white clothes a stigma is very prominent, people see it. So just quickly we come and we criticize. We do not see our ills, our problems, our diseases for the last 72 years. But when United States is in a problem just for one day or 1 week or 20 days, so we are become so critical. That is not justice. They will be tackling it. Trump has his own style of administration. So maybe he will be winning the next elections or not. So the world is becoming, more populist, and that is very dangerous. We cannot go against democracy, human rights, freedom of expression, science, technology, development, human rights. These are very good things. We should encourage it. We should not go for dictatorial regimes which will be snatching our liberties, and because liberalism means liberty. Liberty means freedom. Freedom is the best virtue on the surface of earth. Why we do not want liberty? Why we have slave mentality? Pakistan is not a collapsed or failed state. It is the fifth most populous country of the world, running a public administration of 220 million people. It is a big challenge. And we have our geopolitics, our location, our geostrategic position, India, Iran, China, Afghanistan. So we have a lot of challenges. Still we are surviving. Situation is not that bad as compared to many African countries, many Central Asian countries. Pakistan is still far better in so many sectors, though we have tremendous problems, which we will be discussing in Pakistan Affairs class. Populism is that when you are winning people, the sentiments of people by popularity, by just words, and not doing any action. As today we discussed, public administration is the translation of public policy and make people daily life easier. When you are not doing this thing and you are just giving speeches and becoming popular, become a hero, become a famous person, but doing nothing practically. So that is populism. So this is like religions or ideologies. Ideologies, religions, and spirituality, and these things, we are just winning people by words, not by actions. Because people, we have, human nature is so complicated. When people just talk to us nicely, we become happy. We do not see that what this person has practically, realistically, physically given, materially what is the contribution. That we don't see. So they are playing with the sentiments and psychology of human mind, that just talk nicely and people will be happy. Do nothing. Yes, Donald Trump, just one tweet and he becomes popular. So all the best. Thank you. It is too late.